Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna and today I am back with a not so very challenge. Hi guys, in this episode we are gonna go out and have a good time. We're gonna try and make some lovers because why is there a hold up, why is there a clock underneath the car? So we want to have 20 lovers at the same time, and I think we have both Irene and Trevor, which are, brother and sister. I guess we're not really lovers anymore with Guy, but that's understandable after what we put him through. So we've got 1 out of 20. So only 19 to go. So let's get into our car. Let's go somewhere. I want to do an old school episode. Should I take the dog with me? You know what? We haven't spent much time with Leroy, so why not? I want to start out by going to... Actually, I want to go to the dumpster. This is one of the very first lots that I made in this world, and I feel like we're going to find all sorts of men, right? I have to check if she's into women, but we have to find all sorts of men to make our lovers, and we're gonna not find them all in the same place. And I want to have a variety of men, so we're gonna go to different lots and see what we can find. This is exciting. For once, we're doing an old school episode where we're just going out, having fun, doing random stuff, and nothing has to make sense and nothing has to be realistic, and it can just be as crazy as I want it to be. It could also be a very tame episode, realistically. We never know what's gonna happen before, but it doesn't have to be storyline driven, and it's nice to have that for once. Anyway, let me not complain, okay? So the first place that we have arrived is the dumpster, and yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is like the first or maybe the only lot that I built myself, and I was like, I want a place for Rosie to put her trash. Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't know why I decided to do that, because we really need a dumpster in this world, but okay, yeah, guess we do. Wait, where's the dog? We didn't even wait for our... Rosie, you... not asked, but I invited... Oh, she's going straight over to Claire. I asked Rosie... Not asked Rosie, I asked you know what I mean. I asked Leroy to come with us, and we just left him there. I love how we took the car. Like, we live here and we're going across the street with our car because, walking that far is against our principle. Oh, she loves him as well. Oh, she's already into him. Okay, so 19 guys, right? Actually, 19 people. Let me see her status. Let's have a looky. Okay, so her gender preference is 135 for males and minus 60 for females. So it's safe to say that she's not into women. Okay, that's fine. Rosie is 100% straight. And I think, I don't actually know, or I mean, I probably knew at one point, but I don't remember what her chemistry is like. So she likes fitness. She likes people that are good at cleaning. She doesn't like someone that works hard. Okay, so there's not anything appearance-wise that she's really into. And when I look at Guy and Trevor, there's not necessarily a straight line in that either. I mean, they're all white. That could be a thing. I really haven't thought this through. I haven't come up with a game plan how we're gonna get these men. I think what she would do, let's say she... Do you think... Okay, hold up. Too many thoughts, like always. I also love how this dumpster is just a hangout. Like, who doesn't want to sit around trash and, I don't know, get your flapper out, you know what I mean? Oh, I really miss that that one mod that I had where you could woohoo people on the spot. But luckily for us, we have to have lovers. We don't have to have 20 woohoo. So she really does want to be the most desirable out of all of them. Hello, sir. Where are you going? Okay, no, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, I'm okay with that. It doesn't look like there's anyone else here, but I want to give it a bit more time. So for the moment, I'm going to shoot some hoops and I don't know, just wait around. I would like to say that Rosie didn't come to the dumpster to find a man. I think she really had to throw away some trash, and if she does find a man in the meantime, like, they're just a coincidence, right? I think the thing you guys are probably most interested in is wanting to know why Rosie is looking for a guy when she has Trevor. Trevor does 100% think that he and Rosie are exclusive and that Rosie should pick him. They would be a great couple. But Rosie doesn't per se feel attracted to him. And that's partly because of the way that he looks. And she's trying so hard to stay in shape and to look the way that she does. And it's kind of like, why would she do all of that and then end up with a guy that, I don't know, like 4 times her size? It sounds really harsh, but you have to kind of imagine how Rosie is feeling and thinking. And I know he loves the way that he looks and he's all for body positivity, but she's not. She is not like him, and she definitely does not want to be that size ever again. She doesn't want to be unappealing, unattractive. And sorry to say that, Trevor's face is cute, but his body is just not attractive to her. Like, it never will be. Our second lot of today is, of course, the gym, and I thought it would be perfect because it's been a while since she has done any form of exercise, and y'all know Rosie, staying in shape is a big part of her life. And I love how we literally drive everywhere, but it's all in walking distance. Like, her house is over there, and here's the dumpster. Here is, you know, the gym, and here's our next lot, the cemetery. It's like all close together. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Thank you for, sorry, I have the hiccups. So yeah, guys, don't take Rosie and Trevor too serious at the moment. It really, if anything, right, if well, what am I trying to say here? If anything were to happen in the first place, it would be because of something else rather than attraction. There's just no way that she could, you know, ever fall for him, for his size. And there is no freaking way that Trevor is gonna lose weight and become a guy that he isn't, you know. He's so body positive and he's like so into, I don't know, expressing that, being himself. There's literally no way he's gonna change himself for a woman like Rosie. And the fact that he likes her for who she is, like, there is something to be said about that as well. Yeah. I don't know how. I mean, I want them, I'll give you a little insight in that. I want them to get together. I do want to like kind of experiment with that, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to accomplish that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because it's not like they're really compatible, like maybe humor wise, and he's very charming, and like I said, when they are on a date, he is so much fun, but it's not romantic. It's more like teasing and flirting, and Rosie's very easy when it comes to like flirt. What the heck is going what the fuck is going on with my ceiling? All right, guys, what can we say? Party from party from below. Okay, it sounds like I need to fix like something. Kind of wanted you know, I wanted her to find a man. We're just gonna go and stay here all, oh wait, that's definitely a man, isn't it? Oh, it's Ted. All right, we're gonna greet Ted, and I might end up cheating, okay? I might end up just re-energizing her, giving her more time, because between going back home and finding 19 men, like, there really isn't it's just not, what, Rosie, you really have to step it up, girl. Between her going back home and loading is just gonna be so, you know, I can't even talk. That's how bad it is. I think what I'll do, like, if she gets to know these men and they're about like not level 50, but like about the 50 range, then I think they're good enough to call on the phone and invite over. And when we invite them over, I think it would be cool. Not cool, well, maybe it would be cool, I don't know. It depends on what you consider cool, but I think it would be fun to have her invite over the men, like, one for one. Have them come over, like, cook dinner for them, and then just kind of see how they are, like, what they are like, and then maybe having a woohoo session as well. Imagine she has like 20 guys, and Trevor's like, hey Rosie, you want to keep going on dates with me? And Rosie's like, oh sure, it was fine, like, not really taking it serious. And Trevor's like, oh my god, this is our 20th date, she loves me so much. And then it turns out that Rosie's been smooching everyone. Oh, he's gonna be so freaking salty. All right, let's do a quick workout now that we're here. I'm trying to put us in a position where we don't have to look at the flashing, just in case that gives like one of you some eye problems, some trigger. I don't know if that could happen, but let me just make sure that yeah, that's better. Julie was the one that was encouraging Rosie, and she encouraged her to go to places that she often visits and just try to talk to some men and see if there's anyone out there. And to basically like get the heck away from Trevor. Like Julie really wants her to get away from from Trevor because she really doesn't. She still doesn't. She doesn't trust him. I don't know how we're gonna get this Ted guy to like us, but I do know that we can just get in the hot tub with him and kind of force her. He's just a man. How can he resist us? Oh, he has some beautiful eyes. See, we need some good chocolate daddies in our life. I don't remember because I haven't used the casual romance in a while, so I'm gonna have to kind of see what it was like. So okay, that's the model pregnancy scanner. Oh, that's cool. We can take a morning after pill. Nobody's pregnant. Reset pregnancy scanner. Yeah, but who are we scanning though? Because we're definitely not pregnant. Lot settings, jealousy override. Okay, so we could do no jealousy. How about we do jealousy when they are engaged? I think that would make things easier, because if you're jealous when you're in love with somebody, like you can be in love with somebody but not wanting to be with that person. I want to change that to engaged. Or should I do it to in love? I don't know. I feel like I could always change it for our sake. For our sake, I'm gonna change it to engaged steady. It would be more helpful, that's what I'm trying to say, if I was actually trying to get woohoos. But so far, woohoo test is standard. Unmarried, teen are enabled, teen woohoo, cheating is enabled, auto woohoo is enabled, unmarried is law type. Oh, we can make this a brothel. Imagine. Let me not do that. Okay, I want to have like one last check. Yeah, there really isn't anyone here, so let's just move on to the next slot. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I am wait, before we go, there is a man. Let's teleport over here. There is a man. Who is he? Don't leave, no, he left. I haven't been here before. Because I could just go there. I think these are like those hidden lots. Welcome to Platinum Gym. Let's get pumped up. Let's do it. Ask me if you need pumping up tips or advice. I don't think I've really been here before, which is cool. There's not many things that I haven't seen like in this game. I think if there is anything that I haven't seen, it's usually these kind of lots, like these type of lots, because I normally don't really do anything with it, to be honest. Sorry, I was also like struggling to breathe a little bit. I don't think there's any man here. I think this is a guy, so I kind of want to call him, I think this is a man, right? Alan. I think Alan could be a man. Can you get out of the water, please? Bro, no. Don't you get in now. Don't you get in. No. Stop showing off. No, he's getting back in. No. Well, okay, let's play Marco Polo. Do we at least get a relationship from touching him in the water? Do we? The water turned kind of funky. Oh, there's another man. Hey, wait a minute. I know him. He was at the gym. AMR, nice coat you got on. Do you want to hang out with me? He does. Perfect. And now I'm gonna ask Alan to hang out with me, because why talk with one guy when I can talk to two guys? And she does want to woohoo with 3 different sims. Let's see what else is here. There's this thing. I kind of want to have her do that before we go home. And what else is there? It's probably best that we didn't take the dog with us, let's be honest. I do like this lot, and I love how there's a barbecue, so we could eat if we wanted to. And there's showers. That's not a shower though. Oh yeah, there's a shower. Okay, yeah, there's a shower as well. There's just no bed, but we do. Another guy, Peter Sims. Is this the guy? No, this is not the guy from. No, this is not him, is it? No, it's not. Oh, we've definitely got three interesting looking guys here. You do look like you could be brothers, and you don't have eyebrows. You don't like robots. That could, right? What is that? No ants. No ants or no robots? What's this? No ants. You don't got ants in your pants. Do you have squirrels though? Do you have squirrels in your pants, sir? Okay, let's have a look. Let's see how we're doing. You know what? This might take a while, so I'm gonna cut out some of the boring parts for you guys, because really, if I have to do this per episode, we're gonna be here for like another 20. Two of them left, but I think we were able to get the relationship to like 20, maybe 30 for all three of them. So I'm gonna try and be just a little more like daring with this guy. I feel like we haven't really come close to making any of them lovers. I really thought she had perhaps a little bit of what Pepper had, but or maybe the men are just more picky these days. I don't know. It's just hard to tell, but she's grumpy though. Oh, that might be it. She's grumpy, and like they didn't get Pepper's jokes either. They were always confused by her bluntness and the awkwardness of her jokes and just her whole personality. And I think she did kind of inherit that. They're like, oh yeah, she's a very beautiful lady, but I don't get what she's saying. I don't get her jokes. I don't know what she means. I really don't. And she's trying so hard to impress him, and he's just standing there like, yeah, I don't get it. And she's getting defensive as well. Oh, but he's into her. Okay, how about we try and charm him? Maybe a friendly hug. It could be a little early for that, but the fact that he's into— no, it was too early after all. No, there's another guy here. Oh, there. Oh, I wonder if Julie's here just to make sure like we're doing fine. We're just texting her, hey Julie, I found this new cool pool hangout spot, and there's like lots of men here. I'm trying my best to talk to them, and I think some of them are into me. Some of them look funny at me when I'm making jokes, and I feel like I'm trying really hard to be funny, but nobody gets what I'm saying. They all have this dumb look on their face. And Julie's like, don't worry, Pepper. Don't worry. I'll keep saying Pepper. Don't worry, Rosie. Imagine she just walks up to the window, looks through it, gets her phone, and calls Rosie and says, hey girl, I got you. I know exactly what you need in this moment. I'll tell you what to say word for word. I thought this was supposed to be a private lot that you can only come to when you have a membership or when you have high enough hobby enthusiasm skill. Julie doesn't really care about the rules. More man! Craig, where are you? I need to adjust the what am I trying to say? The settings, right? The settings for the relationships. He still doesn't like it. Well, you bitch. There you go. Would that work? Can I bro? I love how she's acting all shy. I mean, she's still just trying to be someone that she's not at. In the shower. Oh, he's peeing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she needs to do it as well. You know what? When duty calls. Nature calls, actually, but duty can call too. I hope duty doesn't call in the toilet, because that would be awkward. Let's try this again. Let's charm. I want to keep on trying, but he's getting really pissed. Sim settings. I don't know. You know, I really don't know. Maybe I should probably look it up one of these days. I'll look it up. Do we really like we have to start all over for our relationship now? I'm gonna go to a different lot. I don't care anymore. All right, different lot, different chances. We're actually really hungry, but I don't feel like it. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna enter the dance contest, and then hopefully some guy will join us and we can just have a really good time. Oh, there's one man. There's two men. Oh, there's three. I really wish we had better social skills. Why does she look so awkward? I feel like she's trying so hard to be the center of attention, to be this person that she's not, but she's just struggling. She's always struggling. Okay, let me just get this over with. No. Oh, she's so disappointed, embarrassed. I actually think he kind of likes me. There's a lot of blonde people tonight. Maybe that's a theme. Oh, he doesn't like me. You might say this now, sir. You might reject me now. You might have, your doubts now, but you know damn well you're gonna fall for me like no tomorrow. There's really no way for us to get one lover tonight. I don't know. I feel like she's even harder to use than Pepper. I don't know. She's just harder to make friends, to make lovers. I don't know why she's so bad at this. Like, I feel like she's such a fun person, but she's just so freaking bad at socializing. It's unreal. Stop talking to this man then. He's not into you. Let's give this guy a try. Actually, this is the guy from the other place. Let's try him then. I don't think we've talked to him before. We might actually get it. Wow. Whoa. -10. Are you just jealous because we're both redheads? Man, is it just me or is everyone grumpy? I mean, maybe if she didn't look like she hates everyone that talks to her from the get-go, maybe she would have more of a chance. But poor Rose. I keep wanting to say Pepper. It's really giving me flashbacks. Poor Rosé. I'm gonna spare us all the sadness and the cringe, and let's meet up once I'm ready to go back to a new lot. I guess move on to a new lot, I should say. You do your best, Rosie. Let them smell your farts, as we would say. Now, this is what I like to see. Pepper talking to 4 guys at once. This is really gonna speed things up, or at least I hope so. It's not really going that smoothly, but I think we have like 3-4 guys out of 19 right now that I think we at least invite over to our house and kind of maybe smooch at one point. I mean, we don't have to do 19 guys at once. We can just have one guy come over for like 19 episodes, but that would take kind of long though. I don't really know how I intend it to go. But what if she has like a day where she invites over like 3 guys and just like 3 speed dates at home, not necessarily actual dates, but just like 3 speed dates that are not dates, so we can actually do it longer than like 2 minutes or 1 minute. Anyway, I think wait, how many? I think we should look when we're home. Maybe that'll make it more fun. But I'm just gonna continue on until everyone leaves, and then I'll meet you guys at the next lot. I think I'm gonna make this the last lot for tonight, only because I feel like we've have like a couple potential guys, and it's really hard, apparently. It's really hard to get this done. It's gonna be this hard. I might want to just see how many I got from just like in this episode, how many guys are actually one of the 19, and then whenever I have some guys left, maybe. There's only one guy here, but you know what, with a name like Christian Love, how can he not love me? I feel like this was fate. This is meant to be. You know what, never mind. I don't know, what did she say? What is like her opening thing, like opening sentence? Like, what's her opening line? Does she begin with, hello, you look like my next lover? Or does she say something really cringy? I mean, that was kind of cringy, I suppose. But what could be cringier than that? What could be worse? Like, if someone said to me, hey, you look like my next lover, I could be like, I mean, depending on what they look like, because I do kind of like, I could, oh, no. No, it's Tim. Oh my god, Tim's here. No. Oh my goodness. Hi Tim, I haven't seen you in such a long time. And he's actually happy to see her. And he's like, Rosie, is that you? You look so different. You look good. What have you been up to? And she's like, oh, nothing. Do you remember Julie? I feel kind of weird about this. Like, oh, wait, we don't have a relationship anymore? Oh, that's interesting. She's trying to be, like, nice, but I think he's taking it the wrong way, thinking, she's trying to hit on him. And he's like, I'm really not that interested in you anymore. I was actually hoping to kind of talk to Julie again, but I don't really know where I can find her. And Rose is like, yeah, well, since she's my roommate, I guess I can tell you where I live, and perhaps you guys can talk. You would be willing to do that for me? She's like, I want to make up. She's not gonna go into it. Meeting him here was such a freaking, oh my god, it's Mandy as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did not expect this to happen at the end. I really didn't. But this is Rosie's way of making up for what she's done, and Tim and Julie were like such a couple. I really want them to get back together, and for Rosie to kind of like talk to him and give him her address and telling her that he should come over whenever. And I think Julie still kind of loves him. She's still kind of sour that he cheated on her. They deserve a chance to meet again if Julie is willing, and he's definitely willing. He's even asking about Julie and rejecting Rosie when she's trying to like charm him, so perhaps he has learned from his mistake. I don't know. I don't know why he cheated. I didn't never really gave it much thought. I think he was just young and stupid, which just happens to a lot of people, I suppose. But not that it makes cheating okay, but you know, it depends the person, whether or not they're willing to move past it. Let's just be honest. Anyway, I kind of don't really want to make them lovers. I feel bad for doing that a second time to Julie, so I'm really not gonna do that. I'm really not gonna do that. So let me just quickly, I want to check him out, only to see if, oh, she's into him though. Okay, well, let's not fuck with that. I kind of do want to talk to Mandy and just, I don't know, does she, I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know how to pronounce words anymore. Hey Mandy, I didn't think I would see you around here. And for once, Rosie looks way better than than Mandy. And Mandy's just like, oh, I just came back from a skiing vacation. And I almost didn't recognize you there. And Rose is just kind of like, I feel like she doesn't just try to suck up to Mandy anymore. I think she's done with her, and she's just happy to have, I think she's just happy to have Julie back, and she's not really wanting to compete with her anymore. I think she's still competing against herself. That's why she's trying to like have 19 lovers and make everyone fall in love with her, and she's struggling to like keep a relationship because she just wants to be so desirable by everyone, and it's the whole reason why she's always kind of like cheating and not, you know, being in intimate, serious relationships, committed relationships. Mandy's like head over heels for us. He's like, girl, you look good. And Rose is like, thank you. I guess some of us just age a little better than others. Oh, sick bird, Rosie, sick bird. And Mandy's like, yeah, I guess a little plastic surgery here and there works wonders, even for those who are really ugly. Oh, girl. Rosie's like, at least some of us know when to get a plastic surgery. If I were you, I would, you know, fix your whole face, because rumor has it that a lot of people are going blind. Oh, Rosie! So I'm just burning myself tonight. She's not worth it anymore. Actually, she's just she, but it doesn't matter. Might as well be a he. Mandy, I really couldn't give one frat's freaking, I think it's a rat's ass, not a frat's ass, but I'm gonna make it a frappy ass. I couldn't give anything about your little touche anymore. Your fat freaking touche. I would say your, you know, your fat touche, but you know what it is? Fat butts are in. So your skinny, flat, little bitchy butt doesn't bother me anymore. I know my worth, or at least I think I do. Is this a girl? This is a girl, isn't it? Is this Chris? I think that's a girl. Alright, well, in that case, you know what, in that case, I think we should just go home and see what the damage is. Also, because it's been like a really long time, like 40 minutes since I last saved. And usually I save more often, but lately my game has been really nice. It's allowed me to not having to save every 10 minutes, which is just like, oh, and it doesn't crash as often anymore. I think the game loves me. We're home, and I will tell you guys all about the house and whatever, any changes in the next episode whenever I feel like doing a little bit more story time. And oh my god, I am so happy for Julie. For some reason she wants to sell a great novel. I wonder if perhaps Julie has a passion for writing, and it kind of, I mean, since Rosie was already writing, I guess she already has kind of a spark to write. But I wonder if it's, I'm just gonna like select 4, but I wonder if it's possible for Julie to kind of infect Rosie with more of that spark, more of that passion. She's the one who really gets her into writing, because I've never really had Rosie see, or I've never seen Rosie have a want for like, should we try cooking? I mean, we don't really do that very often, but I've literally never seen her have a want for writing, but she did kind of write the last time, so I think it could very well be that like Julie's inspiring. It would be kind of fun if Julie was the one that got her into that, so we can actually write a few novels, and we have something in common with Julie. We can kind of share tips. It will be fun, and perhaps Julie is the one that eventually tells Rosie that she has a way with words, and that perhaps there's other ways to let her voice be heard, and she would think, or she thinks that Rosie would be perfect for a career in politics. But that being said, She also really wants to get a skill point. She wants to buy a love potion. Oh, I feel you, girl. I think what we're gonna do, you know what, I mean, Julie's kind of using the computer right now, so I don't really think, can we answer this? I don't really know, should we order, no, I don't, I guess I can order, no, actually, you know what, since it's in her once, I'm not going to forget. Can you pick up that phone, please? Someone is calling you. Oh! You know that guy that wasn't interested in us? Like, he's not, he cannot stop calling us. He's like, hey, do you want to hang out after work, perhaps? And Rosie's like, what do you mean work? Did I kind of say that I worked? Oh yeah, he did look like he was wearing a suit, so I may have lied and said that I was... Oh, yeah, I may have lied about some of the things. She doesn't really remember what she said to which guy, because she just tried to, like, make them fall for her. And they only fell for her because... she was like changing herself to fit the guy, you know what I mean? Like, she wasn't trying to be authentic. She just wanted some guy to like her back and whatever. So it's really not that deep. But now she's like, oh, that job. Oh my god, she has another phone call. You're so popular, Rosie. Now is this guy calling? Everyone wants to talk to her. Oh, I guess that was that person. Oh, okay. Anyway, oh my god, this is so funny. She has all these guys calling her now. Oh. Excuse me, he came over? What? Oh my god. Bert's like, oh, I didn't expect you to, did you follow me home? He's like, no, maybe. Rosie's like, she doesn't really know what to say about that. She's like, I feel a little uncomfortable knowing this, but then she thinks about, like, everyone else who knows her address. So at the same time, it's, like, normal, but it's, like, not normal. And Julie's just happy that her friend has brought a man home. She has no idea that this guy followed her home. Like, how he called first. He's like, hi, are you home? Do you want to go on a date tomorrow? And Rosie's just like, yeah, I guess we could. And then he just goes in and says, well, you know what? Why don't we do it now? Okay, since he's here, I just want to see whether or not we're actually able to peck him. Like, kiss him. Nope. You know what? I just don't get it. He comes over to my house, he calls me on the phone, he doesn't want to be touched. Like, what the frick do you want from me then? Like, certainly isn't anything romantic. Let me do it down. Auto woohoo. Yeah, let's do auto woohoo. Maybe that works. I don't know. Admire. The other thing is, I know for a fact that there is something and we can do with this. Oh, we currently have the hots for Peter Sims. That's good to know. But I know that there is a default. What is this? Timer multiplier? I don't know what that means. Cinematics. Always, never. Required relationships. We could have a default risky 5%. Why not? But I want to have required relationships for knowledge. See, I don't change all lifetime LTR, STR. You know what? I'm going to try it once more. I have no idea what it means. I really should read up on it. He really doesn't like it. I don't know what to do. He doesn't like it. So for woohoo, auto-gendered preference is disabled. Unmarried is disabled. Unmarried, let's do unmarried. I don't know. Global switches. Unmarried woohoo, auto woohoo, blah blah blah. Auto breakup is disabled. Auto gender preference. So for woohoo test, I don't know. I have no idea how to make this work. I really don't. I don't know. I want to work. No, he really just hates us. What can we do about it? He really hates us. Okay, well, see, he clearly, very clearly, he likes us, right? Like, he's into us, he's whatever, but he's just not, like, he doesn't think we're irresistible. I don't know what it is. I could stay here all night trying to make this work, but he just won't. I think we need to do this in another episode so we can really... Like, I could just off-screen call them all up, have our telephone moment, really get our relationships up, and then we can do this. We can, we can really start doing this. I don't know why he's so opposed to us, like, unless he's married. Does he have a ring? Doesn't look like it. I don't know. I need to read upon this mod. Like, I have no freaking idea why it's not working. Because I remember in the past it definitely did work, but I guess this is not the place. Oh, and Julie's just right there doing her thing. I changed her hair because I just really like this. Oh, she looks so cute. Oh, she looks so cute. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for watching this episode, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.